Have you ever experienced the acute discomfort of being disregarded by someone you hold in high esteem? It's akin to them being oblivious to your emotional state and sentiments, treating you as though you're insignificant. No matter the extent of your love and dedication, they consistently fail to prioritize you. However, envisage a scenario where you could modify this pattern, compelling them to inherently value and prioritize you. This video will reveal 10 fundamental rules to metamorphose yourself into an individual who's irresistibly captivating, a person others ardently desire in their lives. Each rule is critical, and we advise watching to the end to grasp the significance of each, understanding how they collectively contribute to enhancing your relationships. Rule 1. Cultivate mystery. Embrace the enigma of the unknown, for therein lies your strength. As the philosopher Seneca astutely remarked, omnipresence equates to being nowhere. Use this as your mantra. Be present yet maintain a mystique akin to a novel with certain chapters artfully concealed, beckoning others to peruse with increasing fascination in your dialogues. Don't disclose everything at once. Instead, do so gradually and thoughtfully. Let your life story unveil slowly, enticing others to intertwine their interest and curiosity into the fabric of your being. This tactic transforms your persona into an enigma, a conundrum they eagerly seek to decode. It escalates their curiosity, drawing them deeper into your character's labyrinth. Reflect on Cleopatra, whose allure extended beyond her beauty and power. Residing in the mystery she cultivated, your actions and words should be unpredictable, like a serpentine path in unexplored terrain, irresistibly drawing others closer in their quest to fathom your soul's depths. Rule 2. Instill a fear of loss. Human nature tends to undervalue what is easily available, but perceptions shift drastically when there's a risk of loss. Perceive yourself as an indispensable entity in their lives, a presence whose absence creates a void. You are not merely an option, but a necessity. This is achieved by embodying independence and self-reliance. Your life is an enthralling journey, complete and satisfying on its own. This self-assurance attracts people. They view being in your life not as a given right, but a privileged opportunity. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, believed in the power of the mind over external events. People should recognize that you're not seeking their attention. Instead, they should be endeavoring for yours. Foster a subtle fear of losing you, prompting them to actively pursue being part of your world. Rule 3. Generate personal happiness. This principle underscores that genuine happiness is self-crafted. It's about fostering self-confidence, contentment, and independence, traits inherently making you more appealing. Instead of depending on others for your joy, cultivate your own sense of fulfillment. This independence and self-assurance carry an undeniable allure, making you more attractive to those around you. People drawn to confidence and positivity are naturally magnetic. By attaining happiness within, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration. In creating your own happiness, you communicate that you're not seeking completion through someone else. You are a whole, contented individual, and your goal is to share the joy you've cultivated, thereby enriching others' lives. Your presence becomes compelling, shining with positivity and confidence. Rule 4. Be valued and let them invest. Recognize your rarity and value. Like a gem that others aspire to possess, true appreciation stems from effort and commitment. As they invest time, emotions, and energy into your life, their attachment to you strengthens, transforming you from a transient interest to a treasured presence. You are not here to seek attention or love desperately. You are here to be valued. They should be striving for your attention. Emulate the relationship between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. In the early days of Apple, Wozniak's unique talents and contributions were vital, and Jobs worked tirelessly not only to collaborate, but to support and amplify Wozniak's contributions in this dynamic. Wozniak was not just a co-founder, but an essential force whose potential loss would have significantly impacted Apple's future. Rule 5. Maintain your independence. Your life should not revolve entirely around someone else. Picture yourself as a lone, luminous star fueled by your unique light and vitality. Following your independent path, avoid focusing your world narrowly on another person, making them the epicenter of your existence. You have your own dreams, ambitions, and a distinct identity. By not placing them at the core of your existence, your allure and appeal grow. Live a life outside of relationships, continuing your personal development, bringing excitement and a refreshing sense of freedom to your partnerships. Marcus Aurelius stated, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This quote deeply resonates with maintaining independence in relationships. Rule 6. Prioritize your own needs. This rule emphasizes the importance of putting your own needs and well-being first. Assert your worth and avoid situations where you are undervalued or not treated with respect. Your happiness and self-esteem are not up for compromise. Prioritizing your own needs sends a clear message. You will not allow anyone to belittle your feelings or undermine your self-worth. You are an equal partner with your emotions and needs being of utmost importance. Reflect on Lucius Quinctius Cincinnatus, a Roman general and statesman celebrated for his military and political acumen. He consistently prioritized his values and integrity, choosing the simplicity of his farm over the trappings of power and not needed. Rule 7. Don't be always available. Your time is a precious resource and should not be freely dispensed at others' whims. Prioritize your own life's narrative. Demonstrate that your time and focus are valuable. Individuals are naturally drawn to those who have their own passions and agendas. Despite societal expectations, she immersed herself in her work, exploring complex theories and collaborating with contemporaries like Charles Babbage. Her focus on her own projects and her unwillingness to be perpetually accessible added to her mystique and allure. Rule 8. Balance conversation initiatives. This rule is about cultivating a balanced approach to initiating conversations. Constantly starting conversations might send a message of eagerness or desperation. Allowing the other person to take the initiative sometimes is essential. This shows that your life is rich with other interests and serves as a gauge for their interest in you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In the context of communication, This means not engaging in behaviors that can lead to imbalance or feelings of being taken for granted. Rule 9. Maintain emotional balance. This rule highlights the art of emotional balance in relationships. It's about not letting your emotions dominate the dynamics of a relationship and ensuring that your needs are respected while emotions are integral to who we are. Overexpression can sometimes overshadow our true worth. Seneca advised, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This encapsulates the essence of exercising patience and control over our emotional responses. Rule 10. Be ready to walk away. The ability to step back from a relationship that fails to honor your worth is crucial. This rule underscores the importance of recognizing your value and maintaining self-respect. Set clear boundaries and expectations, and be ready to move on when these standards are consistently unmet. This action is not one of insensitivity, but a critical act of self-care. It demonstrates your commitment to self-respect and refusal to sacrifice your well-being for someone who doesn't appreciate your worth. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." This captures the essence of understanding that your inner strength and self-respect are within your control, even when external relationships are not. In conclusion, we've explored 10 strategies for making yourself an unforgettable presence in others' lives. These include maintaining a sense of mystery, balancing communication, letting others invest in you, and prioritizing your own needs. Remember, it's essential to value yourself and be ready to walk away from relationships that don't appreciate your worth. This isn't just about seeking attention. It's about forming healthy, respectful relationships. By embodying these principles, you transform into someone others naturally want to prioritize. Remember, you have the power to make choices in your life, including the choice to walk away. Your value is immense, and you deserve people who recognize and honor that. As this video concludes, we encourage you to reflect on these insights and make a personal commitment to living as your best self. Share this commitment in the comments to affirm your dedication. For example, if Rule 6 resonated most, comment, "I will prioritize my needs first now." You're ready to part ways with anyone who treats you as less than a priority, reserving your time and energy for those who enhance your life and align with your path.